Legal nurse consultants encounter medical records that have been altered or tampered with. Here are 3 ways in which electronic medical records may be inaccurate. My name is Pat Iyer, and I'm a legal nurse consultant. First, the healthcare employees may have been charting under someone else's username and password. I was asked by an employment attorney who was representing a nurse in front of the Board of Nursing to provide some education to this nurse. When she was hired by the facility, she did not go through the proper steps to get a password and a username. She claimed that whenever she tried to get this information from the nursing office, that somebody was too busy to give it to her. So she asked a coworker for that person's username and password. The coworker actually gave it to her. For 6 months, this nurse charted on the other nurse's username and password. When this came to light, the person who had given our nurse this information denied any knowledge of it and said she never did it. Our nurse was reported to the Board of Nursing for a serious documentation error. Think about those charts that for 6 months had information in it that was not accurate regarding who put the information in. I provided the nurse with a course on documentation. Here's a second way an electronic medical record can be inaccurate. A record that is not authenticated or saved can be altered any time up to the point that it is authenticated. If a nurse enters information over the course of the shift and does not authenticate that at the time that it's being entered, the information can be subsequently changed. However, once the information is authenticated and saved, a timestamp clock that's embedded in the software program indicates when the information was put in. It's impossible to go back and backdate that. Here's a third factor in the inaccuracy of electronic health records. Misinformation can be entered and will be automatically auto-populated throughout the record. For example, an inaccurate birth date can become embedded in the record. A physician documents something inaccurately in the history and physical, a consultant echoes that in the history and physical, and the information gets perpetuated. I recall seeing this problem in the record of a young girl who was pushed off a New York City rooftop. The medical record said that she tried to commit suicide. Other treating physicians repeated the misinformation. Misinformation may be repeated in a paper record, but the same thing can happen much more efficiently in a computer system. It is the legal nurse consultant's job to carefully read medical records and to raise questions when the records may be inaccurate. Get more information in my book, Honing Your Legal Nurse Consulting Skills. You'll find it on www.patiyer.com. While you're there, grab your free ebooks and please subscribe to this channel and leave your comments.